Welcome back, and now tune into the other side of sports. It's your boy Laws, it's me, it's Aaron. We in the house rocking out. So this got game one, Aaron. Jump with the OT, got real dicey for him. Are they a team you need to worry about?
I ain't see to the last 3 minutes. I was in the car driving, pulled the score up, and was like, "What the hell? Indiana up?" So I have no clue what happened the entire game.
The joint was just like Jalen Brown showed up at the end, and he hit a clutch three ball from the corner, dog. Like, I mean, this joint, real talk, they could have called a foul. I seen them call fouls for less. They could have called a foul and gave him the and one 4-point play joint. But because Siakam was like this close to him when he was shooting the ball. So you already know how I go. But Bama hit a clutch joint. Jump put them over the top, and then they ended up winning the game. But that joint was way closer than people thought it should have been, or I thought it would be. I thought they was gonna wash them, and then for like the first 5 minutes of the game, it looked like they was about to wash them. They was up 12-0. But shout out to Indiana for fighting back. Um, I guess that's just how it goes, young. In these games, these playoff games, go. Tomorrow night we got Minnesota and
That's the one.
Luca.
I'm gonna have to move some stuff around. I forgot
What
all about that.
what happened?
No, I gotta move some stuff around.
You in the streets?
I gotta move some stuff around.
Take Shorty with you, dog. What you mean? Hey, yeah, that's gonna be a game, dog. Hey, Ant Man, he real. Ant Man real, dog. He real. You saw him talking to Jokic?
Yeah,
Like, get out my face, bro. Y'all going home. Like, he just too real. Like, he ain't with none of that buddy sweet. No, none of it. He from 1995, Aaron. He
no,
need
he
just
act just like somebody from the '90s. That's why it's so
uh,
funny.
he just need to just put on the Kevin Bacon's and hooping them joints and just be 1995 all the way, dog. Cause he just gotta. That's his mentality. It's like and real talk, they got a lot of betas on that squad. He's the
For
only
sure, for
reason
sure.
why they winning, dog. Because he is like not allowing them to be betas like they want. Whatever, dog. Cat, he might need to get traded, dog. You saw what he put under his post?
That wasn't real. It couldn't have been real.
Oh yeah, that had to
It's
be
no way
AI
possible.
generated. So ain't no way. Ain't no way, dog.
No way. It's no
Ain't
way.
no way, dog. Ain't no way. Speaking of funny business, bro, what was your thoughts on the P Diddy video, dog? Don't do it. Don't pull a camera on. That Batman went on CNN and
With the
just
pink horsepower.
no. Hey, hey, listen. Come on, people. We know that's Cam just being Cam, dog. He trying to bring notoriety and pub to his platform. He could care less about the mainstream joint, and this all this do is feed into what he's doing. So it was cool. But probably Mace gonna go in the joint, try to beat like play. They gonna probably play good cop, bad cop on the whole situation. The joint, but it's a slow news cycle, so they want to do what they can do. But what the video, I know you've seen it. Then P Diddy come back out apologizing. The Joe, let me just say this before
First, he said it
starting.
was lies till the video came out. Now, see, I can't stand
I can
Bama's like
I
this.
I was about to go right there, dog. I can't stand when a Bama wait until he get caught red-handed, then he come back with, "I'm sorry,
I was in
please
a
forgive
dark
me."
place.
I was dog. No, you wasn't. You wasn't in a dark place, dog. You was living like that. That was your character, dog. I saw the joint and I said, like, cause I think what it was like Friday. the joint dominated the whole, like all of the feeds on Instagram, any social media platform. That joint was just showing the video. And I'm like, dog, this joint, I just can't imagine, dog. Like, I don't know, like Cassie or whatever, but as a father of a daughter, dog, bro, that joint is just. I can imagine any man like putting their hands on my daughter, dog. He got to die. Like it's I- it's just no way that you could just watch that and not feel something for her. And she got to deal with that joint. And this
But
Bama,
Bama's didn't feel nothing for her when she said that's what he was doing.
yeah,
Bama's
dog.
got to see it like Ray Rice video. Like
Hey, you know the video, it make it different though,
it
Aaron. You know
shouldn't
the
though,
video
dog.
hit different. The
Why?
video
Why
hit
does it
different,
hit different? Why?
dog, because I think people, I think people tend to lean to the side of, if people are saying
Bitches
this,
lie.
it's just it's unfortunate that it's like that. That there's
But in this
this
scenario, like I get it. Like it's a bunch of Bama's, Bill Cosby, R. Kelly. With Bama's is like I don't know. With Diddy, everybody know he a piece of trash. I didn't really hear Bama's denying. Like I think
yeah,
everybody
that's a
kind of
fact.
believed when
Yeah,
they said he was doing this shicey stuff.
yeah, yeah, agreed. Dog, that joint is egregious, bro. Like I just don't know how you could be around somebody and see that type of behavior and not check
Getting
it.
cashed out, getting cashed out. Security, his
Dog,
security, dudes
it just
all over the place just enabling
all
this
his
stuff to happen.
yeah, all them Bama's is betas, dog. Because it's no way I could, like, if you my man's and I like say, I'm like, dog, like I can't rock with you if you
Right.
moving like that. That just
Even if you don't do nothing about it, you gotta remove yourself from the situation.
yeah,
But Bama's is around every day because the checks keep clearing, knowing this stuff going down, giving interviews talking about how it was going down, but you didn't do nothing.
yeah,
What does
yeah,
that make you?
yeah. Beta Max. Yeah, yeah, all of them dudes, like, for real. I mean, and I'm not Cassie like lawyer. I know she got paid significantly, but I might follow. You got the bread now. I might follow up with lawsuits against everybody who knew and saw and was a part of that joint. The hotel that had the video, and just for all this time they had the video, like
No, 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 no.
they witnessed the crime.
They said he paid 50 grand to get the video from them, and the feds found the video when they raided his crib. The Bama didn't even destroy the
Ah,
evidence.
but
Roger
they,
Goodell
hold on.
knew.
So
Roger
hold on,
Goodell
they
destroyed
ain't,
the tapes off the rip. Off the rip.
he said,
None of
no,
this.
wait,
You don't
none
need
of
to see
this.
it.
But this is the thing though. How they didn't look, the hotel, they didn't look at the video?
$50,000 for a Bama make a hotel salary don't make 50,000 a year. They not going to the CEO of the hotel. They going, who the IT Bama? Hey, let me holler at you. It's Puff Dad. You know
Yeah,
the Bama like, oh, what you want? What you want? Hey,
yeah,
that tape from last night, or what is it, floor number 5?
yeah,
Hey, let me get that. I'll give you 50 grand. All
yo.
right. He ain't going to review the tape.
Dog, yeah, these dudes is he gotta go to jail, dog. Bama look like he out on the
The
island
statute of
somewhere though.
limitations is up.
I mean, rightly
You
so,
can't
but
prosecute on that's why I think the tape came out too, because the statute of limitations is up, so he can't be prosecuted on it.
oh, I mean, that joint bad, bro. That joint bad. If that's what he got, I'm sure if he kept that tape, I'm just thinking, like, I'm looking at the tape. I'm like, dog, this Bama is a maniac. He, like,
For sure.
he's not safe for the streets. And if he's keeping tapes like that, can you imagine what else they got? That ain't the only tape, Aaron.
They probably got some freaky stuff, but they ain't got no illegal stuff, I don't think. Because another, like, for me, the only thing I can see why this drink came out now is because the Bama's got a weak case where they acted like they had all this stuff on this Bama, the sex trafficking, all this stuff that he supposed to go to jail for 100 years to justify raiding his house. They
They
put that out
need public
to make,
perception,
yeah,
make him villainize
yeah,
him to the
right.
public.
Because they don't really got too much or everything they act like
Mhm.
they had. Because the Bama was walking the streets.
He is walking the streets, though. He not in jail. So I don't know, bro. But after watching that video, I'm like, he need to be.
Right. But now he'll never be the same. Because plausible deniability is gone.
Yeah.
You can't go on no shows with women.
Dog,
Like
then the Bama went on the joint. This is the thing, though. When you on the joint talking like a interlude, yeah, I just, I was in a bad place.
he gonna kill
I'm
himself.
just looking for the grace from the, you know, I'm sorry. He ain't even apologize directly to Cassie. Like, the joint was just disingenuous to me. And I don't I don't know who's in his camp advising him, but you've been better off just fading to black, dog.
What's
Um,
wild is it's people like this really walking the earth. Like when you be in normal circles with bands that don't beat their wives and their youngins and just
dog,
live a
that
normal life. When you see stuff like this, it's like, dog, it's really people in the world that's out here whooping on youngins left and
yeah,
right
dog.
when
I
stuff don't
just
go their way.
that joint, yeah. I remember I almost got in a fight with this bad man at school in high school one time because he like was joking his girlfriend up in the hallway. And dog, it's certain things I just can't stand for, bro. Like it just certain things and I saw it. I'm like, dog, why are you putting their hands on her? Dog, you do that to somebody else. Like, do that to me. Bam was like, what's up then? Man, I was up then. What's
That
up
was,
then? I direct, dog. I don't even know the youngin' dog like that. But
and then
it was
she's gonna
just
be back with him in 2 days.
in 2 days, dog. This I was young. I
You would
was
have
in
still
high
been on
school.
suspension,
I was in
and
high
she'd
school,
have been back with him.
hugged up. Dog, but I mean, yeah, trauma in that type of situation is bad, dog. And I know like some people be in them type volatile situations where you will see like the youngin' fighting the dude. I seen the
Yeah,
youngin' fighting the dude back. I'm like, oh nah, dog. That joint, like if you dealing with
she
it, I
grew
remember
up
one
like
time
that.
a youngin' tried to like, she's like put her hand on my face. I like grabbed her hand. I was like, hey, young, I don't play them kind of games. I was like, I don't know what type of dudes you've been messing with, but I don't play them type of games. Don't be touching my face. Like she saw how serious I look. Like, don't touch my face, though. Like I feel threatened by that. Now I ain't going beat her up. I'm just saying, like, you gotta keep certain stuff. Like,
You gotta
you don't
set
even need
boundaries
to.
off the rip
Yeah,
because some youngins come from those situations and they think that's how
yeah,
you conflict
that's not how
resolution.
you. Yeah, that's not how you do the joint. But in this case, she wasn't even. She was trying to get away, dog. This man was Freddy Krueger chasing her down the hallway.
Right.
She trying to get
Pressing a
away.
button like a horror movie, dog, like hoping to join her up in the open. And this Bama come around the corner and drag her back down to the wherever he was dragging it, dog. It's out of control. It's out of
Yeah,
control.
dog. Dog, one time, so when I was in an apartment, when I lived in an apartment downtown Silver Spring, we had like, we was on the 16th floor joint chilling. We had some neighbors, dog. These bammers would get into these arguments. These joints would be volatile, dog. And these joints would be in the wee hours of the night, like 2 a.m. And I heard the Bama barking on Slim one night, like he was barking heavy. And I was trying to just like sleep through the joint. Katara was like, babe, like she saw me like kind of sit up. Like I sat up in the bed, like, this enough. This enough. I went, I went next door, knocked on the door, like nothing. Batman ain't come to the door. Next day, I seen the joint, I'm like, yeah, all that noise at night, it gotta cease. It gotta cease. Y'all, clearly y'all situation ain't right. Dead it. It's a lot of people. 4 billion Bammers on the earth. You can get another one. Not gonna have this joint in a week, dog. This joint was like every night, dog, like consecutive nights. Dog, that night I got up, though, I was gonna wreck Bama if he stepped out that joint trying to pump fake. Like it was gonna be a fight in the middle of the hallway of the 16th floor because I was not having it, dog. This joint was, I'm like, dog, every night you arguing with this joint. Y'all don't need to be together.
Nigga therapist.
No, I just no, it ain't. It's just like dog. Every night these babbas at 2, 3 in the morning screaming on each other, yelling, throwing stuff. The bama barking on her. I mean, I need I all I'm gonna say is that I think Bama was putting hands on her. because of how the situation, it was getting real volatile.
Nigga heard
But
furniture move.
yeah, but I was like, dog, nah, we ain't doing this every night, dog. I gotta go to work in the morning. Like, I gotta go to work in the morning. That's when I was getting up butt crack of dawn.
Like 4 in
Like,
the morning, 4:30.
yeah, dog, yeah. So I'm like, young, I'm going to sleep. And then these Bama's arguing in the middle of the night. I'm like, nah, dog. I let the joint go on for like 2 nights. That third night, I said, oh nah, this gotta cease. Batman come to the door though. So it is what it is, yeah. It is what it is. Um, on to some sports. Dog, they said Drake May having trouble in training camp. They said Joe Milton,
We
the
told
third, about to
y'all
take
how
his
it was
spot.
gonna play out. Exactly how it's gonna play out when they drafted both of them. We said in practice, Bama's gonna see the arm live, and right next to the Bama throwing right after him, dog, it's gonna look like Little League.
Dog, Drake May, the only chance Drake may have is if he learned a playbook like the back of it. Like when you outmatch athletically, you got to like do more homework than the next back. Like you gotta like do more
But
than
this the thing: a win for him is gonna be a loss for him. It's a lose-lose because this is how
Mhm.
he's not ready to play the first year. We already established
We
that
already know
out
that.
the gate. He can learn the playbook forward and backward. He's not ready. He just got so much technical stuff he need to work on. So if
Okay.
they force him out there because Milton is better, if they force Drake May to try to kind of like
Justify the pick.
justify the pick, then it's going to end up hurting May long term. Like he's not going to be ready. He's going to look bad. It's going to mess up his confidence, and you're going to Patrick Ramsey the man.
Mm,
But if he lose the battle and Milton end up starting, I don't know who the vet is on that team, but
mm.
let's say Milton starts.
It's Zappy. Zappy's
It,
the bet.
no, they got to have somebody better than that. There's no way.
Nah,
That's it.
dog. Dog, that roster don't got no real ballers
So
on that joint.
if Milton wins the starting job, they're gonna be like, hold on, this Bama in the 5th round is ready, but why is Drake May not ready? And it's gonna basically, that you're gonna start a race war. Uh, so you
Yo,
already know where it's gonna
they
go
got
in
I
Boston.
sorry. They got Jacoby Brissett
Okay, yeah. Jacoby Brissett, I expect him to start
and,
out the gate.
and Bailey Zappi but they got Drake May
Zappy gonna get cut.
listed as the number 2. Well, that's as of right now. Okay. So yeah, they got Joe Milton. So you don't think there's a situation where they pull a like try to get something for Joe Milton, like show flashes in training camp and then just try to go with Drake May? Because dog, it's no way it's gonna be untenable if they have both of those guys on that roster.
I
Because
don't think it has to be because one, they got the kind of coach they got can't afford to play the politics that
Mhm,
other coaches can play. You know what I mean?
mhm,
And so if he sees this Bama got potential, like Drake May ain't a guarantee at this point. Even with
mhm,
Washington, like when RG3 got hurt, it wasn't the same. They at least came out of the draft with somebody that they felt like they were good with. So why
mhm,
would you get rid of that option or just remove that option from the equation? If Drake May is a bust, but Milton ends up being a starter down the road, like that mitigates that terrible draft pick somewhat to where it doesn't look like
mhm.
a complete failure.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's a tough it like if I'm Gerard Mayo, I'm like, dog, this is just a bad situation because the public in New England, they almost I'm that's Northern Virginia on steroids. It's gonna be hard for him to even have the freedom to be able to make these decisions again. Like whatever decision he make, it gotta work because they're just gonna be like, you spend your draft capital and you get Drake May with the 5th pick
Third,
and third pick. Like I just you almost force your hand to see what you have in him. And again, we both said it, he's not ready yet, but you almost gotta like force the issue to like then justify moving away from him. I just don't know how you work this out, dog. I just don't know how you work this out
it'll work
because they
itself out. That's like, dog, we talk about all the time. Football is simple. It's gonna work itself out. Whoever's better, you're gonna be able to see it. and that's who should be playing. Jacoby Brissett gonna play this year. It's not even a conversation to have unless there's an injury that takes place. So let's say Jacoby get hurt for some reason, can't play. We know Jacoby's more than competent. Like we know this Bama can play football. So this year it's just a non-conversation.
So you just run Jacoby out there, and you just not even.
Yeah, it's nothing to even talk about because we already said, Harold, Drake Maye cannot play this shit. He's not ready. You're gonna end up hurting the Bama. You're gonna hurt his confidence. You're gonna hurt the perception, which is probably more important than any of it, especially initially with a rookie. So just let Bama's have that goodwill built up about Drake Maye. Let him be on the bench, and the backups. Everybody always love the backups. So it's like Bama's gonna be excited. That excitement stays until he gets on the field and starts slumping. As long as you can keep that guy off the field, keep him off the field.
If Jacoby gets hurt, which he has gotten hurt in the past, what do you do?
Whoever's playing better, that's who you end up playing. And the good thing about once the season starts, you can kind of control that because depending on where you rank on the depth chart, there's almost no reps for the third or fourth string quarterback, no reps. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about Milton out there slinging it around and looking all world. Because he's gonna probably get like one rep with the starters. You know what I mean? So they can kind of mitigate that once the season starts. Now training camp and summer league, what you call it? Preseason. You got to just let it be what it's gonna be. But when the season starts, you don't really have those issues as long as Jacoby doesn't get hurt.
Yeah. You almost Aaron, you know what I would do? If I was Jerron Mayo,
open competition.
I'm gonna do that, right? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the year with Jacoby, and then week 4, I'm like, dog, if you're not ready by week, I'm telling Drake Maye, you need to be ready by week 4. You going out there and just
ruin the draft.
Just let him go out that joint and just fail completely. And then, because then what'll happen is the public will be like, you got Joe Milton on your team. Why don't you put him in there? You out there, Drake Maye's out there stinging it up. And then you put Joe Milton out that joint and he show you flashes of greatness, then you look like a genius.
You talk about Boston. It'll take 5 years before they say Drake Maye sorry.
You're right.
Northern Virginia still caping for Kirk Cousins, dog. No, you got to put Drake Maye out there, Drake. He'll retire before Bama's will say he's sorry.
Dog, they ran what's his name? Matt Jones out that joint for 4 seasons, dog, of trash.
God.
We said Matt Jones was trash before he got drafted, after he got drafted, while he was playing, after he was playing. We said he was trash. He was trash the whole time. They gave him 4 different coaches, coordinators, everything. These Bama still trying. We're like, dog, oh my goodness, how long does it take? These Bama still give him 1 more year. Like he's gonna come.
So Zach Wilson. Dog, look at all these dog. The examples is right there in front of your face. They not going to say he's sorry. They're going to give him the benefit of the doubt all the way out.
You're right.
All the way out.
You're right. Dog. All right. The WNBA, thanks to Caitlin Clark, now have private jets to all the WNBA teams to their respective places. The charge for that is going to come up to what is it?
18. I think
21 million,
something like that. Yeah.
21 million. Now there's people saying that they should have taken those charter flight money and given it to the players as a form of pay increase.
Since the collective bargaining agreement is the collective bargaining agreement. If they got 51% of the pie, that's what they got.
I agree. But what I'm saying is, could they have not taken that money and put it into the pot to be used for hiring upping their salaries?
Bamas don't understand contracts at all or negotiations at all. Why in the hell would you take Bamas from 51% of the pie to 102% of the pie, which is what you would give them if you doubled their salaries?
Okay.
So basically, like, The owners can still write that off, but why would you just give a group more leverage than you have to give them if they sign into a collective bargaining agreement? If the
Okay.
revenue ends up going up,
Then
then you
they
basically
pay.
just funnel it directly off to them when you doubling their salary. It's
Yeah.
just the numbers don't make sense. Like
Okay.
we can't pretend like they're not in the red. Like it's a
Okay.
great thing. Caitlin Clark is there, and now they
They about to
invested in the women
sabotage
hall.
that joint.
They
They
tried.
better
They
dog
tried.
let her get 40 every night.
They tried.
I'm
Prove a
tell I'm
point.
tell I'm telling the referees, I'm like, look, if she get brushed in any kind of way, it's a foul. She's getting the Jordan rules. Any kind of way, it's a foul. To where I basically want her to be able to shoot the three with no contest.
Her
Like
own
every
head
time,
coach is trying to sabotage the Golden Goose. Talking about she need to do this. Bitch, did you watch college basketball at all? They not here to see you in your system. Yo, shut the hell up and let Caitlin do what Caitlin want to do.
she gonna be out of here soon. Cause she don't understand. Maybe
She don't understand.
she cool with her 55,000 a year. Maybe she
She
cool.
don't understand. But
No, I'm telling the team, listen, this is good. She gonna get us out. This is our ticket out the hood.
right.
All of our games about to be sold out. All I get, dog, give her the rock, and everybody just play around her. The system is now Caitlin Clark and everything. We running the Phil Jackson triangle, everything through Caitlin, dog.
Talking about she need to get comfortable shooting the two. Ain't nobody filling up no arenas to watch Caitlin Clark shoot no. Like, shut up. I'm sure the league
Who is
probably
she?
talked to her
They
after
want
that
she
dumb
want her to be
conference.
Rip Hamilton. Like,
Right.
stop.
The league had to call, like, look, I don't know what you got going on over there, but cut it out before we pull you up out of there. This might be your last year, and it's the first game of the season.
We can't coach her.
What you
No,
trying to prove?
ain't no
Leave her
coaching.
alone.
This is a business, entertainment. Matter
Rather
of fact,
selling out to
tell her
watch her
go
shoot
watch these
twos.
1999 and one mixtape joints and learn some of these moves and put that joint into the game. I want to see around the back passes and all that. We're gonna get this money. Wins is secondary. I need her to drop 45.
No, that's the
MVP
best
10.
possible scenario. They don't. It seems like they don't. Like we get frustrated with them because they always complain and blaming men, but it's like the answers to the test be right there in their face, and they like, nah, we want to do this.
They want no, this is what they want. They wanted to be like straight up. Like they wanted to like basically like the best girl. No, it doesn't have to be the best. The best can just be like Caitlin Clark already got y'all stuff. Y'all need to just keep.
What about the best marketing plan? The
That's what I'm
best
saying.
business
That's
plan?
the best
Like,
business
what
plan.
about
Is
that?
with Caitlin,
Like, stop.
Caitlin Clark, dog.
No,
I
they
mean,
been complaining about bread, complaining about the
it's
conditions.
it's
Y'all had
business.
manna from the sky just dropping y'all lap, and y'all like, nah, I don't want that. I want a hot pocket or something. Like, stop, stop. No, what y'all been begging for has just fallen into your lap, and you
Oh,
trying to
right
sabotage
into
the
the
joke.
lap, bro. Yeah. So I mean, we gonna. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do, bro. But I don't, I don't know what they gonna do, dog. They bet
Mess it
they
up,
need.
mess it up. That's what they're gonna
That's
do.
what it sound like. That's what it sound like for sure. They on the road to messing it up. Um. What else is going on in the world of sports? Ray
Denver
Rice.
blowing that 20-point lead at home.
Oh yeah, Denver, dog. I mean, uh, the Jokic and what do you call it? Murray did all they could do, dog. They didn't have nobody else that really could. I mean,
The Joe Blows ain't show up.
Michael
Or
Porter Jr. should have
Aaron
showed up.
Gordon,
He just Gordon. They just ain't show up, dog. And Jokic tried. He tried his
39
best,
and 15. Or
dog. He did
35 and 19, something crazy.
yeah, he did his best, dog. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Um.
Has Anthony Edwards leapfrogged Steph and LeBron as the
Oh,
face of the league?
he's the new face, dog. He's the new face. He's the new face. Now, if he could just stay low key, no more of this stuff with the youngins coming out on IG. Like, you gotta keep that low key. But if you got the NBA handlers on him, he should be good money.
And the thing that's so funny, right? Like Anthony Edwards is really like from the hood. When you look at a John Morant, like these suburban kids that's over the top trying to be tough, and then you look at Anthony Edwards, he's smiling, always having fun,
Yeah,
joking. Like the perception that these suburban kids have of what it is to
yeah,
actually be
it's
from
real.
that element, it's just it's night and day from what it actually is. You don't see Anthony Edwards out here trying to flash guns or mobbing with a bunch of bammers. You know what I mean? You almost never seen his entourage.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like I just respect how the Bama like seems like he fully understands what he
He's
has at his
himself.
disposal, and the Bama's making all the right decisions. You might want to strap it up with a couple of these IG
Yeah,
thoughts, but other than that, Bama 22. You live
yeah,
and you learn.
yeah. And he got millions, so you already know.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Though, what do you think about Big Baby Davis? He was on the Van Lathan show and he was just talking about like, because of course he's going to jail for the insurance fraud situation, where he like defrauded the NBA like insurance situation to get bread and or whatever. I don't know exactly what he did with it, but he been convicted. He's saying that like the league just kind of like once the players are done playing, they just basically just cast him off to the side. And like, a
And
lot of
that's
them,
why I was scamming. That's the answer.
nah, he ain't say
No, niggas always crying when they get. Oh, stop. Stop. Stop.
no, he said it. No, Babbitt's dealing. He said Delonte West and guys is just, they dealing with mental health issues, dog, struggles, stuff that's going on in their life. I mean, dog, real talk, stuff going to everybody's life, dog. Nobody's exempt.
Yeah.
Like stress and struggle. You gotta deal with it, my brother.
You
Like,
sound like a big baby. Like, dog, you crying because you got caught. You about to go to jail for stealing insurance money after you made millions of dollars in the league, which means you wasn't making good decisions. If you
he
got to
said he
steal
wasn't the
insurance money,
superstar, dog. He said he was just a regular guy. He made a couple little all-star appearances, but he wasn't.
I ain't made as much money as that Bama, and I figured out ways to like flip money. You know what I mean? Like without scamming the system. Like stop. Bama's making all excuses in the world.
No soft spot in your heart for him, huh?
No, nothing. Go to jail where thieves belong. Go to jail.
Oh man, dog. It's just wow. Oh. What's going on in the world of sports? Nothing. I mean,
Nothing, dog. It's about to
it's
be
nothing.
over.
Dog, word on the street is the Wizards are looking at Sam Cassell for head coach hiring.
I ain't hear that.
I think it's just
It's 10 years
it's
old.
just rumor mill, dog. It's not real.
They just want to trot the white boy back out there. So they're using excuses, acting like they're looking at different Bamas. The draft coming up. You ain't got a coach in there evaluating who the draft pick is going to be or putting input in on who that coach wants. I'm sick of these Bamas, dog. Get them out of here.
Dog,
Get Ted out of here. Talking about buying the Nationals. Get his ass out of here. He's too cheap. He can't even fund two teams properly. You want him to get a third? Where Dan Snyder at? Dan, come by the Wizards.
Some of the players that I'm hearing rumor, like for the Wizards, they talking about Josh Giddey. Are you kidding me?
A white boy that can't shoot. What the hell I'm gonna do with that? I don't even know how this Bama's in the league. Like, what does he do?
Josh Giddey is just the Bama got
up there. 6th grade girls.
He got benched in the playoffs, dog. He's not.
What does he do? What's his strength?
He don't got dog. He's just a guy. He's just a guy.
He might be.
He might listen. This Bama might be worse than Diddy Avdia, dog. And you know
he is worse. Diddy can shoot some.
Yeah, I take if you gave me a pick right now between Denny Avdia and Josh Giddey,
I'm taking
Denny.
And y'all know I can't.
Can't
stand him.
Exactly. No, I could be an erection up buoy, and Denny Avdia could be right there, and I'm gonna pick another back off the side.
But I
take him over Josh Giddey. That should tell you all you need to know about Josh Giddey. He's giving you nothing. The decisions that the Wizards franchise, like, even stuff that's being rumored, I'm like, dog, what is going on? If they get Sam Cassell, that's a step in the right direction. I'm not back I'm not all
Somebody
the
we
way
could
back,
trust is in
but
the building.
that's somebody I'm like, okay, this guy at least knows basketball. He's respected in the league. The players are gonna respect him. He's gonna uh like the stuff that what's his name doing? All the funny business. What's the Bama name? Jordan Poole doing? That's
Oh, that's over with.
that's
That's
dead.
over with.
Is Sam Cassell there? Oh, that's dead. Because Sam Cassell might beat that Bama up if he get the feeling like it. So like he a OG and players respect him because they know Sam Cassell. Like you talk about Ant Evers like street Bama. Sam Cassell street Bama.
Baltimore the dirty cornrows looking like Meek Mill.
Hey,
This joint.
hey, all I'm saying is they get somebody like Sam Cassell, that's going to change a lot of things. That's going to
They
change a
should have
lot of
been
things.
hired him
They
3
should have been
coaches
hiring
ago.
him. They should have been hiring. But again, they don't hire guys like Sam Cassell because Sam Cassell, the same like Mark Jackson, they not going for the funny business, the politics and all that extra stuff. They not like buddy. They're not going along with that. They're just not because if they're hired to be the coach or do a job, they're gonna do that job. That's it. They're not doing all that politicking, buddy with the owner. The owner, like, oh yeah, we want to see this guy. Like, nah, I run the
No.
roster. I'm doing the lineups. Like all the input that Bama's who shouldn't have input right now have input. That's why they want the Bama's like Keefe in there because they can tell him what to do. And he gotta acquiesce because he'd be lucky to have a job like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about who want to be play puppeteers. And Sam Cassell not no puppeteer. He only gonna be in a situation that he wants to be in. So, but like again, he keep getting hired, like as assistant head coach and stuff like that, because he can get the players ill and he can get them to play up to their level of capacity to play. So I hope the Wizards do that move, but I'm doubtful. I'm doubtful. I'm doubtful. Yeah, dog. Whatever news, man. They saying Dr. Umar, dog, done scammed the people, bro. They saying that the school is a no go.
What you mean?
They saying that the school, like, he ain't got the school, like the school being built and being ready, like he just stringing it along. Like the journey is just a long Ponzi.
I mean,
And Umar, my man,
I
too. So
seen the school and I don't know. Like maybe the Bama ain't got all the bread that he needed to get the joint where it was supposed to be by now. I can see that. But to try to act like the Bama was just funneling money from Bama's, pretending like he was gonna build a school he don't dress like the nigga is getting money. Like if they go into wardrobe, like I mean, that one's
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I just he been talking about the school is we coming up on 10 years for the school. So I mean, I've been seeing a lot of fodder on the internet about where's the school at. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Dr. Umar, my man though. On school or no school, he talked that talk. Same as my man Geno Jennings. That Bama talk that talk, dog. Geno talk that talk. What else we got? Anything else I missed? I think that might be all we got for this week. Follow us at OSS 980 Other Side of Sports. Shout out to Where's Buffy. Shout out to Lance J. Shout out to Sports Talk Tasha. Shout out to Kicking It with G Man, Ben and Knows Best, everybody who rock with us heavy. And we out.